Hi everybody, here's Tuesday's maths lesson. Shetty's here with me today and she's ready to teach. She's a bit scared because you can see her face on the laptop screen and she's not sure if it's her or another cat. Let's get started on the starter task. So we've got angles on screen. So we are still looking at angles on a straight line. What do angles on a straight line add up to? Hoping you said 180. So you need to work out what angle X is worth in each question. Remember, to check if you've got it right, add X to the other angle or angles, and if you get 180, then you've probably got it right. Okay? So pause the video, see how many you can do. I'm going to reveal my answers, so press pause if you're still working. So I got 149 degrees, 53, 61 and 56 degrees. Notice how I still add up the two angles first and then I jump on in my head to 180. I find that works best for me. It's the quickest, most efficient way. Now we're going to carry on with equivalent fractions today. We're going to start off with this problem on the screen and a few basic calculations, and then we're going to look at a few real life problems, okay? Equivalent fractions are really common in tests, so if you've got the hang of them, it's a great skill to have. Now on screen, you've got a picture to help you to solve this question, so you should be able to work out the answer without having to do any workings apart from looking at the diagram. So what is 1/3 take away 1/9? What would the answer be? Use this picture to help you. So I've got 1/3, which is this bit here, so you can see I could fit 3 of those, couldn't I, in the hole. I crossed out 1/9, so that's just one little square. And my answer, so I've got 2 left out of 3, 6, 9. So did you get 2/9? You could have also worked out the answer by doing the method that we were practicing yesterday. So you could change 1/3 into 3/9 by multiplying the denominator and numerator by 3 and then completing your subtraction. Now we've got 4 calculations on screen, so you can have a go at as many as you like. Today you're doing subtractions. In each question the fractions are related, so you will only need to change one fraction before you can work out the answer. Hopefully you'll find it easy to do today because you've been practicing for 3 days now. So on your piece of paper do your workings, so do your loops to keep it nice and clear, so like this, okay, whatever you do to the denominator do the same to the numerator. And in each question just change one fraction. Only take away the numerators, don't change the denominators. On the screen I will reveal in each question which fraction needs changing. So if you want to see it, keep watching, otherwise press pause. Okay, the pink highlighted fraction needs to be changed. Have a go, pause the video. I'm going to reveal my answers. So for the first two, you can see down here I changed 1/8 into 3/24. I multiplied both by 3 and then I got 2/24 as my answer, and I simplified that to 1/12. Then for the other one I changed 1/5 into 4/20 and I got the final answer 3/20. Did you get those right? If you haven't already, please complete the other 2 questions. My workings might help you. Otherwise, I'm just going to reveal the answers. So I've got 3/12, which can be simplified to 1/4, and then 3/24, which can be simplified to 1/8. So when you write an answer down, always check if it can be simplified because it's good practice to do that. Right, we've got a real life problem. Class 5 conducted a survey to find out the different ways children travel to school. Here's a pie chart to show their findings, or of their findings. And the question is, what fraction of the children walk to school? So it shows you that 1/3 go by car, 1/12 go by bus, 1/6 go on their bike. What fraction walk? So just have a think, what are you going to do here? I'm hoping you've said, I need to change all of the fractions to have the same denominator. Because you can't compare fractions unless the denominator is the same. So what you should do is copy these fractions down onto a piece of paper. Okay, so we've got 1/3, 1/12 and 1/6. So we need to change those to have the same denominator, and then we should be able to work out how many children walk. I noticed that 12 is a multiple of 3 and 6. So these fractions are related. So I've set up on screen, so you copy this onto your piece of paper, convert 1/3 into 12ths, convert 1/6 into 12ths, and then press play and we'll carry on to the next part together. Okay, here's my answers. So 1/3 is the same as 4/12, and 1/6 is the same as 2/12. So now we've got them all as 12ths, we've got our three fractions here. What are we going to do now? How are we going to work out how many children walked? So we need to add those three fractions together and then work out what we'd add to them to make it a whole, because the pie chart is a whole. How many 12ths will there be in one whole? There will be 12. So 4 add 2 add 1 is 7/12. So what do you add to 7/12 to get 12/12? Write that fraction down because that will tell you how many children walked. That's the answer. Did you get 5/12? So we're going to have a go at another one now. Always remember that when you have to compare fractions, you always make them have the same denominator before you start doing anything. Right, Gino wraps some birthday presents. He has a length of red ribbon and he cuts it into pieces to decorate 4 parcels. He uses 1/5 of ribbon to decorate the first present, 4/15 to decorate the second present, 1/3 to decorate the third present. How much ribbon does Gino have left to decorate the 4th present? If you're feeling confident, press pause and complete the same steps that we did for the pie chart and work out the answer. If you're not feeling confident, then keep watching because we'll do it step by step together. So first of all, I always copy down my fractions that I have been told about. So we've got 1/5, 4/15 and 1/3. Then I look at the fractions and I think, are they related? Are they? Yes, they are related. Which fraction is the common multiple? Okay, 15 is a multiple of 5 and 3. So that means that I'm going to change 1/5 into 15ths and 1/3 into 15ths. Can you do that? I've set it up for you on screen so you can copy that onto a piece of paper, change both of those fractions into 15ths. Right, I'm going to reveal my answers, so press pause if you're still doing it. I got 3/15 and 5/15. So now you can get to the answer. So you'll need to add up the 3 presents so far, and you can do that because the denominator is the same. Then work out what you need to add to the three fractions to make one whole. And in this case, one whole is the same as 15/15. So pause the video and write down the final answer. Right, I'm going to reveal. The answer is 3/15, which is equivalent to 1/5. Did you get that right? In a test, that would be a 2 or 3 mark question. So even if you've got part way, you'd still get a mark. Okay, this one. Farmer Nishi grows fruit and vegetables on her farm. She grows 1/3 of carrots, so 1/3 of the farm she has carrots. 5/12 of the farm she has strawberries. What fraction of the farm is apples? And remember that these 3 fruits and vegetables together will make one whole. So if you're feeling confident, pause the video and complete your workings on your piece of paper and work out what fraction of the farm is used to grow apples. Remember to find your common denominator first. If you're not confident, we'll do it step by step together. Okay, so first of all, I've decided that 12 is a multiple of 3. So I'm going to change 1/3 into 12ths. Can you complete this on your piece of paper? Pause the video and then press play when you've done it. So I got the answer 4/12, did you? Then you do 4/12 and 5/12 to get 9/12. And then the answer for apples will be, what fraction do you add to 9/12 to get one whole? How many 12ths are in the whole? There are 12 12ths in the whole. So pause the video and write down the answer. The answer is 3/12, which is equivalent to 1/4. Did you get it? Okay. Will has made a pie chart to show how he spends his free time in the week. In total, what fraction of the week does Will spend playing computer games and watching TV? So you need to add up these fractions to work out what fraction of the week he uses altogether doing computer games and TV. If you're feeling confident, pause the video, complete this question. I think you'll be able to do it. Otherwise, keep watching. Here's one way to visualise it. So we found the common denominator that's 12. Can you work out the answer by looking at this picture? You should be able to. So your workings might look like this. You may have made them both 12ths. Okay, and the answer is 7/12. Did you get it? Right, that's the end of today's session. We've actually finished our work now on equivalent fractions. So well done for completing the unit. We've done a lot of work together at home. We've got a lot further than I thought we would. And our final 2 lessons will be revising long multiplication and long division. So thank you for joining in. And goodbye from me and Shetty. Let me show you her. Here she is. Say bye, Shetty.